Hi. Okay, so this is where the magic happens. Today I'm going to show you how to enter your daily food items in your food journal. So it starts out with the date. Just put in your date, and then the food item, and then your servings, whatever your item weighs out or measures. So for this example, I have inputted a breakfast and a spaghetti dinner. So let's go. So for breakfast, we're going to do egg whites, no yolk, because the yolks are like crazy cholesterol. And if I weigh out the egg whites and I come up with 100 grams, that's about 2 jumbo egg whites. And we put that in, and then we go to the next one. Add the date. And then we're going to cook these egg whites in oil, extra virgin olive oil. So I always, when I add my food items down below with all of the nutritional fact data, I always try to put them in a category order. So for the extra virgin olive oil, I've got it, usually I will put it under oil. So we've got extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon is the serving size, and that's what we need is 1 tablespoon. So we're going to go to servings under tablespoons, add 1. And then we're going to have some toast with our breakfast. So toast is bread. Bread is a category. So I usually will put all breads under the category of bread. So I always start it out that way. In this case, I always use Ezekiel bread because it has the lowest glycemic load rating. And in this case, 1 slice is equal to 34 grams in weight. So if I have 2 slices, that's 68 grams. So servings under grams, we're going to do 68. So there's my breakfast right here. 370 calories. 6% of those 370 calories is saturated fat. 33% of this 370 calories is carbohydrates, and 11% glycemic load out of 100. So now, let's do our evening meal. Put in our date, and we're going to do spaghetti. So that's going to be pasta. Always whole grain or whole wheat, never white. Bread, always whole wheat or whole grain, never white. So for the pasta, I usually, its serving size is 56, but I usually measure out in ounces because 2 ounces is a serving. And so let's say 6 ounces. And then we come down. All right. And then with the pasta, we're going to have sausage. And I happen to know that sausage links weigh about 5 ounces. So we're going to go under ounces. And then we need some sauce with that. So spaghetti sauce. And then this is Ragu Simply 8, no sugar added. It's always best to try to get products that are 0 sugar added. Keeps your glycemic load down. If your main goal is A1C, you want that glycemic load to stay under 100 every day. So the spaghetti sauce is 125 grams in one serving. Of course, there's many servings in a jar. So a jar is equal to 680 grams. So we're going to put 680 in the grams column. And there we have breakfast and a meal. So our total calories for this came to 1,780 calories. 8% of that 1,780 calories is saturated fat. 49% of that 1,780 calories is carbohydrates. So 49% falls under the 65% recommended daily. The 8% saturated fat is a little bit higher than the 6% recommended. But our glycemic load is under 100. We're only at 79%. So when you're all done adding all the food that you're going to eat in the day and you're not eating or drinking anything else, then you're going to make a copy of this. And you do that by hitting the Save a Copy button here. Just click on that and it saves what you did that day, and it gives you a nice fresh table for the next day. And where it saves it is all the way over here to the right. It puts it nice and neat over here in another place. And I've saved 2 or 3 of them already. So what it does is it saves them one right underneath the next. This would be the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day, and so on. So there you have it. That is how you put in your daily food ingredients. Good luck, God bless you, and thank you for watching.